Hey, I'm Scott Ian from Anthrax, and you're watching Death Curse Society.
Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. My I don't have to Monday, it's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, hey, yeah.
Woo! Woo! What? Woo!
Yeah, what up?
Woo!
Not a sequence. It's been a minute.
7 o'clock on a Monday. Be ready.
Gotta wake up, man. What's going on? What the hell's happening?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Hey, Jenny Penn's all cleaned up, ready to go. It's another Monday night. Monday Maniacs back on the air. I am Zigzag with the phase and the return of the Red Crank. Well, here and there, whatever. He's got time tonight. He's here. He wants to get in on 2015. We've got the top 10 from 2015. And what I can say as somebody who was kind of out of the movies, like when you had your stage of being out, you had your long time of not going to movies, not seeing any. This is right in the fucking middle of mine. So
yeah,
this was
at the tail end of mine. I came back probably around, when we started doing the show was when I really started going back to the theater. But yeah, Halloween Resurrection is what killed it for me. And I did not go to the theater to see a movie for 12 years after that, at least.
Completely understandable with that piece of art, if you can call it that. Yeah. I was going through a bad breakup and everything and moving and stuff. So I didn't see a lot of movies from probably 2012, 13, 14, 15, even into 16 before I started back, so I watched a shit ton of movies leading up to this show tonight. And what I came up with overall is I didn't miss a whole lot in 2015.
I think, and I shared this sentiment with FaZe the other night. I think my theory is there are like 2 or 3 excellent films and then a whole bunch of meh.
Oh my gosh.
Just mediocre, whatever.
A couple of crap ones I threw into mine just because.
There are some crap ones, but they didn't make my list. I saw at least enough to knock those down a little bit. Well, opinions may vary, though. We'll see what the audience thinks of our list as we go on. Sure. Well, I have a feeling a couple of mine that made my list. I have arguments, of course, but I have a feeling you guys are gonna bash me on it. At least one, because I heard you ripping on it a few weeks ago
for one of them.
But you hadn't seen it.
I saw an odd one on your list that I was kind of like,
I have an argument, man.
Can't wait to hear about this.
I have an argument for it. So
you must know what I'm going for.
I do.
It's quite high on the list, as I recall, too.
Yeah, it's obvious what it is. I mean,
little hot tour on there, if you know what I mean.
We'll get there when we get there. Oh my God.
Oh, stop, man. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything. You guys.
The week was all right, man. We, leading up to this, obviously, like I said, watched a lot of movies, but started receiving some items in the mail this week too. Especially, I got this today. This is one of 75 George A. Romero action figures. Distinctive Dummies. I've got a few of their pieces already. They are extremely collectible. This one is half of what they normally do. I'm gonna do the proper unboxing, and I haven't done one in like 3 or 4 years, so I'm kind of excited to do one with this. So I mean, but that's George A. Romero. This is the Cuddle Cult. This
Cuddle Cult. I love them.
Oh yeah, they got the best stuff too. I mean,
Those ladies are the best.
Yep. And there's no more room in hell. But that's the only George Romero anything I had outside of some figures and things from his movies. This is special. I hope this leads to a Carpenter, a Fulci, a Craven. I'll buy them all.
Well, how many of those did they make? You said like really low.
75.
75. Good God.
75. The minute they were sold out, they popped up on eBay for $400. So I mean, now I don't know if it's maintaining that, but something like this. I mean, dude, look at this. It came with its own director's chair for him. That's all I opened up. It says George Romero director on it.
Nice. Very nice.
But yeah, I'm excited about that. And then I did go to a convention for one day last week. Me and Michigan Dave got together. We went to Astronomicon. He scored up some free tickets. I went, all right, I'll go with you. And it was cool. Nobody was there Friday. The Terrifier guys were there, obviously, lines out the door. But other than that, it was totally nobody there. Like no Bruce Campbell, no let's see, who was the other big one that was coming? Chong. Fucking Chong was there, for fuck's sake.
Oh, wow.
Pop culture one,
Right.
And yeah, dude. So we walked around. We were there for an hour. We had seen everything there was. We knew a vendor there. That's kind of why we went, a comic book guy. And but on the way out, I was chatting with a vendor, and he had the mystery bags, right? And I just said, now, if I buy one of these mystery bags and open it on my nationally worldwide syndicated show, are you going to be embarrassed? And he went, no, I think for what it is, they're tagged. It says horror spooky on it. I don't know what's in it. It's been stapled. You can see. And they had one on the desk, and I just said, like, okay. And then, like, I turned to Dave. I go, which one do we want? I go, do you have any more? He's like, yeah. And he goes under the desk and pulls out this one. And we were like, okay, do we want the one that he took from under the desk or the one that was sitting in the front row of all the bags that he's trying to get rid of? So we'll have fun at the end of the show tonight. We're going to open this thing up because, like I was telling Crank, I'm expecting utter disappointment from this. So
you mean
that loud too? Exactly.
Is that loud still?
It's pretty loud. Yeah.
I'll crank it down. Sorry.
It made the point perfectly. But yeah, I mean,
I haven't been able to hit a button. I haven't been able to hit a button in months, man. It felt good.
We got a couple on there. You can play with the new ones too. I got the wolf button. You never did that one yet, so
the wolf button.
Something that's is juicy. You say wolf.
I don't even want to know.
You'll see.
I don't even want to know what. Well, you mentioned you hung out with Michigan Dave. I had a nice conversation with Canadian Dave a couple weeks ago.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's considering, if we go, possibly going to Crystal Lake Nightmares in Burbank. So we have to
I think we're
figure
going.
out. I think we almost have to go.
Well, the fucking
You
VIP
guys, all right? I ain't doing that shit.
Dude, the VIP tickets are like $350, dude.
Exactly.
Right.
But the regular weekend passes are like 130. So
Yeah,
that's
110.
cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, with the fees and everything.
Right.
So, Dave, if you're out there, get your fucking passport ready, dude, because I think we're going. I don't see how we can miss this one, man, because
That one's going to be so huge, man.
It's a big deal. This is a big deal. And we saw how big a deal the Halloween one was.
Yeah. And this is the first time they're doing a Friday one like this big.
Yeah.
So
they got everybody too. So, I mean, you should, if there might be some tidbits you don't know about this movie, any of them, that you may find out some stuff at this thing. That's how deep it's going to go. So,
Yep. So Canadian Dave, like he said, get your passport. If you've lost your passport, maybe check with this guy. He may have it. Him or the guy that was walking up on him. I bet one of them can find you a passport.
But when is that?
August 8th through the 10th.
August.
I think.
We
Yep.
got time. I mean,
But it's right after Motor City. So, and I'm probably going to fly up to Motor City, and then I don't think I can make the 20-hour drive to California. I may have to fly to that one, so we may have to get a car out there, like
That's
a rental
okay.
car.
Or we can Uber everywhere, dude. That's all right too. We don't really go anywhere once we're in our spot, you know.
Uber back and forth to the convention once or twice.
Yeah.
It's gonna
We'll
add
see.
up, I tell you.
Uber in California is going to be pricey as shit, though.
We need maybe 4 for the whole fucking time. Maybe 5, 6. You know, I'll go back to the airport at maybe 6. Yeah, I mean, I'll make it a point. Hey, I walked around when we were in Pasadena, so if possible, I walked or took the car. You know,
This is in a little bit different place, though, so it's not quite the same place.
Burbank's a little funnier than Pasadena. That's for sure.
Yeah. What else we got? What FaZe? How was your week?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot going on. Just packing. That's about it. And watching 2015 movies whenever I get the chance.
Ugh.
Didn't get to a whole lot though. There were a couple that I have seen though. There are going to be some surprise picks. They're not very good, but you know.
Well, there are some I couldn't get to, and I figured like if I had seen it, maybe it would have made the list, but I never did, so it doesn't matter. I had 10 I saw for sure, and that's that.
I saw the bare minimum.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
Well, I mean, I like you said, I saw the 3 good ones of 2015 for sure.
Right. Well, we got a bunch of comments going already.
Yeah.
Again,
Definitely
fan out of that.
which CaliCon was that? That was the Crystal Lake.
Yeah, it's called Crystal Lake Nightmares. It's actually done by the same group that do Motor City Nightmares. And I think they're going to try to do a Colorado one again.
I'm just saying, good networking for other con organizers. Just saying.
Yeah. So, I'd like to get out there, but we're gonna have to check the moolah at the time. So.
Oh yeah, I'll be paying for all this shit by Mother's Day. That's what I mean. It'll all be everything will be paid now, and I'll be going like, well, I've got about $37, but everything's paid for, so yeah.
Well, you got a big Easter sale coming up too, don't you?
Yes, Easter and Mother's Day coming up in 2 weeks.
How ironic, because we also have a big Easter sale running right now. You like that? You guys miss those segues?
Those beautiful, flawless, seamless segues.
The crank segways. Oh yeah.
We're offering our Crazy Ralph memberships right now for the next 2 weeks, up through Easter Sunday for $25 off. That's right. You can get a full year for $75. That includes getting a T-shirt at the end of the year, one of your choice of T-shirts from the store, and all the other perks. So go head on over to our website, deathcursesociety.com, and check that out.
I don't like this. I hope this is a temporary thing for StreamYard.
The delay?
Yes.
Yeah, it's annoying.
That's very annoying.
Yep. And yeah, you'll have to use the code CrazyRalph25. FaZe just put it in the comments, it looks like. And that will take 25% off or $25 off the regular price of $100. So help us out there. Maybe pay for a hotel in California for us or a couple of Uber rides.
See. Yeah, no doubt. Apparently we're gonna need some help there. Well, you know, you can always have Crank show some leg, I guess. And
oh my god. We don't need a DCS OnlyFans now.
These legs?
That's Colonel's job.
You don't want these legs.
That's true. They like the teddy bears over there. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Moving on. We should probably thank our members before we get a little...
Yeah, get in there. Get in there.
I'm back up there. All right. There they are. That's right. And you get to, get a discount. Not this level, though, for Christy, CFaze, Lorena, BD, Alex, Robert, and Tyrone. But this level, the Crazy Ralphs, we need to bolster the ranks. And that's why you're saving some dough. Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley. I don't know if he's here or not. I won't give him his proper.
He is in.
The doctor?
The doctor is in finally this week.
Yep.
Is in. Morgan Crypt Horror, Raymond, the whole damn enchilada podcast. He was at another con this weekend too. They were over in Cleveland, I think. So yeah,
Cinema Wasteland, I think.
Cinema
Something like
Wasteland. They're going to be reviewing the whole thing on Thursday, so 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The whole damn enchilada pod. And then of course the camp counselors: Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Lou, Jimmy, and Rachel. Stacy, Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick, Dave, Carl, Patricia, Christian, and JJ. And that's right. You want to line up and earn your claps every week from the boys? Become a member at deathcursesociety.com. Find the tier that fits you. Save $25 right now on a Crazy Ralph through April 20th and join the Death Curse Society. Associate producer and the fourth musketeer, C, Mother Scratching Phase in the house saying yo, yo, yo. And if you get out of line in that chat room, he will go Neo from the Matrix without mercy. You'll be out of here, man. You're Agent Smith. He's Neo. That's that.
Maybe not. That sounds pretty cool, though. I would love to be Neo for the. Oh my god,
I would love to see that. Honestly, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not much for
I'd be
violence.
all about that.
Phase and bullet time.
Hey, I want to say also happy anniversary to Paula and Grizzly.
Oh,
Yes.
I think they celebrated yesterday or the day before. But yeah, thank you guys and happy anniversary to you too.
I gave him a nice happy anniversary, but damn, did you see those pictures?
I mean, she looks about the same.
He looks the same, but he's like
He does not.
oh my god,
He is like
he grew into the Grizzly.
a barren face.
Yes. One too many cannonballs into the hot tub, I think, for Mr. Grizzly. But yes, happy anniversary to both of you. Fantastic job making it through this crazy ass world. But we love it. That's awesome.
Did we hit the comments yet?
I haven't, Phase.
Not a whole lot. Yeah, let's see who we got in the house here. I'm just gonna go all the way to the top and say hello to our people. We got Rick from the whole damn enchilada, Joshua, and yes, we've missed you for the past few weeks, but the doctor is in.
Got to have the dots, dot.
I know
He's
it's
in.
the best. And of course, Lorena was here temporarily. Got Bethany and Jeffrey.
Jeffany and Bethany.
Good Lord.
Don't
And
say
yes, we
We'll start.
still do have a little ad for you guys, on the ready. But
There it is.
we're gonna run this for a little while.
Got, I'm wearing the ad right here.
You're wearing it. There you go. Well, there you go. We're wearing it.
The original OG Morgan Crypt shirt. Of course.
Let's see here. We got BK. Damon. Haven't seen you in a while, I don't think.
Oh,
Is that
wow.
Silent D?
Yeah,
that
it
Silent
is.
D? Yeah,
That's
okay.
Silent D.
Silent D in the
Very nice.
house.
And we got Tommy.
Oh, there's Tawny. Yeah, she's one of the vendors from Morgan Crypt.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Welcome to the chat.
Yes. Get your
And
list
Patricia, of
of
course.
2015 movies together and share in the comments, please. We'd love to see what you think.
Oh,
Boom.
yes. Please share your lists, everybody.
It was a tough year for horror, I think. But that's my opinion. We'll see.
We'll see.
Got good old Aaron from Android Vision.
What up, Aaron?
Vision.
Hope you guys have been doing well.
Oh yeah, they do like the Mystery Science Theater treatment to movies, dude, and they're posting those up now on their channel, and it's
Nice.
It's good, man. These guys. Hey, I guarantee you ain't never seen nothing like this. This thing that is Android Vision. Check it out.
We got Mr. Grimmer. Please throw up a list if you've got one, good sir.
Oh, Grimmer, we
course.
need your list, baby. Yes.
Of course.
I actually went on a foreign search to find some things, but
I did not.
kind of came up empty. So I really want to see what Grimmer has.
Well, Grimmer will not disappoint, I hope.
No. He'll fill those gaps easy.
Of course, Bill Wolf, Joseph Scott, some more regulars. And this is a new face, Norman Red. Is this familiar to you guys?
No, I don't know. Welcome.
Welcome. God damn it, welcome.
And both good picks from 2015 right there, The Witch and Green Room.
Yes, I have to agree.
Oh, yeah, Green Room.
Oh, yeah.
Leave? I don't know. Is Gina in the house? Did I miss you, Gina? I don't think I said hello to you.
Say hello to Gina.
There
I
she
thought I
is.
saw her.
I found the Gina comment saying it's okay to Jeff.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that's implying, but I'm just...
By the way, Patricia, no. There will not be a calendar.
No leg calendar.
Who
Hey,
has
I'm a
the best
metal
legs?
drummer. I think I have the edge. Colonel might have, though. He's got the beef, so, I mean, who knows, man.
If we do a calendar, though, one of them has to be Crank posing during the DCS Cribs video. You know what I'm talking about. Him
Yeah,
on the
man.
floor, the shag. That would have to be one of them.
No.
Fantastic.
Yes, thank you guys for coming in and watching every week as always, and even those of you that are new coming in.
Yeah.
Right. We're gonna I don't
Who's
know.
Who's kicking this off?
This
Yeah.
could be funny. I hope it's a good one for you.
I mean, shoot, do you want to kick it off, Crank, after you've been off for a few weeks? Just to
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
fair.
dust off the,
I can.
get oil in your gears going?
Let me
Let's see.
loosen up a little bit here.
Let's see.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
I didn't want to miss a list, though. I don't mind missing some of the reviews, especially some of the reviews as of late.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen Jenny Penn? Or
Yes.
Have you still?
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
6, 7, 6.5,
Interesting.
somewhere in there.
So clearly not as much as I did, but hey.
I liked it, but it's middle of the road right now for me.
I see
okay.
people going greatest movie of all time already with that one, and it's like
I don't feel like that, but I loved it.
reel it in.
I will say Woman in the Yard, worst movie I've seen this year by a big chunk. Death of a Unicorn, also about a 6.
I see 5.5, I think, on that one.
I think so. I was a 4.5.
Yeah.
I think you were. Yeah.
Hell of a Summer, I went and saw last weekend, and interesting. It starts great, and then kind of just kind of loses its way. I would call that more of a vanity project for more recent things. Like I think that was just Finn Wolfhard and Billy Burke saying, "Oh, we can do this," and you can, but not that well. So,
Oh well.
but it's okay. Again, mid. So
I started watching Cognetti's new film on Shudder, and I got halfway through it. And it was just too late. I fell asleep. But I mean,
Yeah.
dude, there was a couple of extremely creepy moments. I can't wait to see where it goes.
I want to. I want to know that I'm going to have the 2 hours to sit and enjoy that. So I have not known that for a little while over the last weekend, but it will be seen probably this week, obviously. But
There's just a cool element to it that
it's Cognetti, man. He's
yeah.
good at vibe.
That's the other thing I heard. That Hell House Legacy, right?
Lineage.
It's a straight movie. It's not a found footage.
Right.
That's his first one in the series doing this. So
Right.
I think that's pretty cool.
And it's getting a theatrical release now.
Yes. Limited,
Oh.
but still.
Hey, but
Take it.
everybody out there, make sure you go see it that opening weekend.
Well, it probably will be just a weekend, I would
Right.
think. Yeah.
This is the kind of guy, so humble, really talented. This is the kind of guy we need to like help push. We got another one that's coming out. here in a couple of weeks also that we kind of need to do this for. The Death of Snow White comes out April 18th in limited theaters. So same thing for that. Get out there and try to hit those.
It's going to play that theater by you that gets all those movies, the limited runs. Everybody's got one. They'll be the one that has Death of Snow White. So
right.
And
do you want me to reveal the graphics?
If you want, I can do it. If it's up to you.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it because I don't know what your lists look like. I'll be honest. So
I pretty much copied what you do.
Curious to see what we do here. So
I did the ads a while ago, so there's an old ad on there, but you'll see when we get there.
All right. 2015. Wasn't really watching a lot of horror back then, as we briefly discussed. Wasn't watching a whole lot of anything back then, honestly. But a few diamonds in the rough, and then a lot of fucking rough. So, and one of these, I think this first one, I just recently saw for the first time, and I'm kind of glad I did. As you guys know, I love classic haunted house stories. And, a little Barbara Crampton doesn't hurt as well. Let's talk about We Are Still Here. Pretty creepy flick. Lots of stuff going on in the background of almost every shot. My biggest complaint about this movie is I hate handheld camera when you don't have steady hands. Like, drives me up the wall. And I know that's the style that a lot of filmmakers are going for in some cases, but in this respect, yikes. Yeah. That was my biggest problem with this movie, but I enjoyed it. All the leads were pretty solid. The story is fairly generic, but yet interesting. And the stuff that really kept me going was the just weird stuff that you would see. You're not sure you see it, but you do. A lot of that happening. So I dug that a lot. That's number 10 for me. Number 9. I don't even remember my list, to be honest with you. So there we go. The Invitation. Yes. I watched this a couple weeks ago, and it was decent. Like I said, man, there's only like 2 or 3 on this list, and I'm just like, hell yeah. And then the rest are they're pretty good. I think the lowest on my list rating wise would be probably a 7. But I like this one. This one's pretty tense. This one's all about the relationships between this group that go to this dinner party. It's been years since some of them have hung out together. There's, past fractured relationships and past love and blah, 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 blah. But then all hell breaks loose. And I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's
there's a lot of reality and thrillers in 2015, I noticed, over the straight kind of horror.
Yes. Yeah. My next one for number 8. I did not like this movie the first time I watched it a few years back. And I watched it on the recommendation of a few people. I liked the concept, but the first time I saw it, it just didn't play right for me. And maybe I was just in a bad mood because I watched it again recently and I enjoyed it. The Final Girls. First off, Thaisa Farmiga, one of the finer young actresses out there. I don't mean, fine, but that too, I guess. But I mean talented young actresses out there. I loved her in American Horror Story the first season and the other couple of seasons she did with them. And she plays this off pretty well too, even though it's hokey, it's cheesy in some forms. Adam Devine goes way over the top with his character with just about every line of dialogue he delivers, and I'm okay when he gets off. to be honest with you. But it's a clever twist on a meta horror movie, if you will. Again, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's free out there on Tubi or something.
Bethany's giving it some love. Says it's a great movie and funny.
Yeah, it's like they're shooting a movie about a movie. You know what I mean? It's
Well,
like,
no, her Tayesa's mother was in a movie back in like the 80s, a horror movie. But since then, in real life, she's passed away, and the daughter's missing her mother, and she doesn't really celebrate this movie that much, but she gets talked to go to an anniversary screening at a local theater, and the theater catches fire, and somehow they get sucked into the movie, and the whole rest of the movie is them trying to escape the movie and survive.
Pleasantville.
Yeah. Pleasantville mixed with Friday the 13th in a way,
Right.
or Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, or something less is not as good.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, it's cheesy where it needs to be cheesy, and it's heartfelt where it needs to be heartfelt, and it's bloody where it needs to be bloody. So, and their inside jokes on the horror tropes are on point. I will say that much. So, a lot more on point than, let's say, Hell of a Summer from more recently. If I'll do a callback to that.
I heard him trying to spin that shit, and I was just going, okay.
It's not bad.
That's
It's not terrible, but it just didn't hit me. So, number 7 for me, I finally see where everyone says Damian Leone stole that kill from. Number 7, Bone Tomahawk, if it will show up. Number 7.
We got it here. I see
Are you
it.
having a delay?
Oh, I've got a huge delay tonight.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's instant for me.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, Kurt Russell, great in this. Everybody's really good in this. This is a different horror movie though, because this is more Western. And I'm kind of starting to like some of those mishmash horror genres with Westerns. There was one, I can't remember what it's called right now. Oregon Trail was one that came out a couple last year or something like that. Not Oregon Trail, like Oregon Trail. Which was okay. And then there was another one that was really good. Came out last year or the year before. But yeah, and there is one scene in this that is pretty brutal.
There's a couple, actually.
Yeah. But that one,
Decent gore, but the one was, clearly
inspiration for.
This came after Terrifier, did it not?
Not the first Terrifier. Terrifier was 16, wasn't it?
16?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, because it was like a year old when I went to our first convention.
Yeah.
Over there.
So I could definitely see where the inspiration came from. And hey, kudos to you. Most of these I had not seen before, at least this bottom half, except for Final Girls I'd seen. And this is one I've been putting off for a while. My number 6. And I understand why a lot of people don't like this film, especially from this particular director. But it was one of the better ones of this year, at least. Maybe not the best in his catalog, but M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong's The Visit. I liked the scenario of this. Now, granted, I could kind of figure out the twist pretty damn quick. See, it just flipped for me.
Wow.
That's how long it's taken for me.
That's bad.
Yeah. I like the twist in this, but I could see it coming. But man, if you were just barely paying attention and that twist hits you, it's a good fucking twist, man. But yeah, it's a little overdone now, but I thought he pulled this off pretty well. I enjoyed it. Numero 5. Another one that kind of gets shit on quite a bit in the horror realm. A little sci-fi-ish, but I like it. The Lazarus Effect. I like this a lot because, I think Olivia Wilde is pretty good. I like Mark Duplass's character in this, and you don't really see him in a lot of horror besides this and Creep. And I like him a lot. I especially like his drive for independent film. So this one's fun. This one's just fun, I think. Number 4, I can't quite make out what that is. So, oh yeah, this is the. I think this is the most controversial one on my bill.
I think that's 3.
No, that's
the
the one you asked about. But no, this is the one that I think Ziggy is going to rip on me for. I'll say this: I watched this again recently, and this is another one of those twists that you see coming, or if you've seen it before, it doesn't have that much of an impact. But if you hadn't seen it before, it's pretty damn good, I think. And I like these, what are they calling them now? Good for her movies. The good for her,
it's revenge
subgenre.
Yeah, it's like, it's exploitation reaction.
It is exploitation, but I think this one's written a little bit better than a lot of people give it credit for. There is some cheese in it, but I'll just put it up there.
Oh,
I Spit on Your Grave 3. Okay.
Vengeance is mine.
Terrible subtitle. Okay, now it just gave me the poster. Terrible subtitle, but I like this movie for some reason. And like I said, I watched it again because I couldn't remember. I didn't mind the first one of this trilogy that they put out, the more recent one. And I remembered I hated the second one, but I couldn't remember anything about the third one. And I'm pretty sure I'd seen it before, but I like this one. I like the whole PTSD, trying to deal with trauma group, and what happens with that as things progress. Ziggy, I think you need to go back and watch this one again if you haven't seen it lately. Give it a fair shot. That's all I'll say. And we'll see if any of the comments come to my defense on this. But
I did not rewatch this, but there's highlights in my mind that I was going like, the fuck are you talking about? Actually, my brain's going.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Now here's the one that FaZe was kind of giving me a hard time for the other night, but he did admit he hadn't seen this. I hadn't seen this until a few weeks ago, and I normally don't like horror comedies most of the time, but I must have been in the right fucking mood for this one the day I watched it, because I thought this was outstanding. As far as horror comedies go, I mean, I would say Student Bodies is probably my number 1. Shaun of the Dead, number 2. This might be my 3rd, and it's Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
Never saw it.
You haven't seen it either? Dude, it's cheesy as fuck, but it's worth a watch. It's absolutely worth it.
I would give these movies about 10 or 15 minutes.
This one you need to give a little bit further, but...
And I would be like, fuck this shit, I'm out. On to the next one. And you know what? This probably would have fell in that category by the looks of it, but proceed with your argument.
This one is surprisingly better than it seems. It still has not shown up on my screen.
Yeah, we got it.
This one is, I think, a lot better than some people give it credit for. But I'd have to rethink the horror comedy like 1, 2, 3. But I think that's pretty close in my way of thinking. But I enjoy this one, and this one actually inspired an upcoming topic that we're going to be doing in a month or so. So
Reminds
you
me of
guys will
Zombieland.
you guys will find out about that later. It's sort of Zombieland, but a little bit more sophomoric.
That's what it seemed. It seemed very goofy, very gaggy. I don't know. I watched a trailer, and that is what made me not want to watch it.
There's lots of gags in it, yes, of course. But number 2 and number 1, I'll tell you this right now. These could probably switch places any day of the week, depending on where I'm at. I thought about just saying, look, straight tie for number 1. Here they are. But I had to give the edge to one over the other. And I did, just because one had to be more of a challenge to create because of the vibe, the setting, the time period.
The multi-million-dollar budget over its counterpart.
It wasn't that much of a difference in budget, I don't think.
Look up that other one, the independent one.
Oh, I know the independent one is low.
Cheap.
Yeah. But my number 1 did not have Marvel money behind it.
No, but it's definitely a couple of zeros.
Yeah.
In the budget for sure.
All right. Anyway, number 2, we already talked about him a little bit. Stephen Cognetti's first debut, Hell House LLC. And it popped right onto that poster. Just completely skipped Scouts. I never even saw the Scout poster, which is so weird.
I wonder if it's like a rough PNG or something. I didn't check the sizes on any of these, so who knows?
I don't know.
What a fantastic fucking movie.
Yeah, this movie's great from top to bottom. And like I said, it could switch with number 1 almost any time. And if you guys hadn't figured it out, had to go with the crank as fuck pick for this. So number 1, The Witch, or The Vitch, or however you say it. There it is. Yeah. And again, 2 great debut feature films from 2 of my favorite directors right now. So
one you absolutely need a shower after.
Oh, sure.
And that's the number 1 I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta rethink your day a little bit after watching that stuff.
Right.
Man. That's
It's so worth watching. Though.
That's fucking evil, dude. There's the evil in that one.
You have to be in the mood for it,
Yep.
though. You gotta. Again, this is one of those that you gotta just plop yourself down and don't get interrupted. You know.
Once you get used to the dialect, it's
Yep.
good.
And Anya Taylor-Joy, wonderful actress. I love just about everything I've seen her do. So there you go. There's my top 10 of 2015.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Nobody's defending your 4, like you said, but we do have a few lists from 4 people.
I didn't think anyone was going to defend 4. I thought they might defend 3.
I mean, Jeffrey gave it, Dr. Smiley gave it a good yes.
So,
But other than that,
Isn't that for Scouts Guide?
yeah. Everybody loves Hell House, man.
of course, I mean, everybody that's
Everybody
seen it,
else.
I think is, you have to have seen it.
Yep. Everybody else on his number 3 and 4 are.
Oh man, they're not that bad. I'm
No
sure.
one's
I
saying
haven't
that.
seen either.
I'm saying that.
I had no idea there was a third. I spit on your grave. Like that's crazy. I didn't know there was a fucking second one.
Well, now keep in mind that these 2 and 3 are based on a remake, and
God.
1 and 3 have the same lead actress in it.
Okay.
Back then,
I'm not even familiar with this fucking remake then.
dude, Last House on the Left, I Spit on Your Grave. That was that kind of movie. Those two were the standard for that.
For the 70s, especially. The originals.
The original was amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Craven, yeah, that's if they had gritty movie in the dictionary, Last House on the Left is what will be there. In my opinion.
Yeah. All right. Next, or show some
lists.
Show us some lists.
Let's show some love. Are we taking that down, or are you just
going to the start? It should be.
Oh, I see. Yeah, FaZe is searching.
Or do you want me to do it?
You do them. I'm off.
Go on.
I'm still on administrative
There we
leave.
go.
Start with Mr. Smiley here. He says, no particular order. You got Deathgasm, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, Sinister 2. I think wasn't that on your list at one point? Then you took it off? Or am I thinking
Yeah.
2?
Yeah.
It's probably around 12.
God, it's the worst of the fucking 3.
It Follows, The Witch, The Vitch, Crimson Peak, Human Centipede, hot take. There was a Human Centipede in 2015.
Was that 2015? I didn't catch that.
Huh. The Sand.
Let me look that up. Oh, the Sand. I was into that for it's cool, and then man, it just lands with a thud. It just lands with a thud.
And It Follows, I think, is 2014 too, but
well, the official American release date that is March 17th in America. I know it played Cannes in 2024, but never played again. And we went through this with the Devil, the theater one, Late Night with the Devil. Same thing.
Well, I mean, that was a little different because it was a current year,
Yeah, but it was still the previous.
We just
actually Unfriended it says 2014 as well. It did a premiere in 2014, but it was April 7th or something.
Okay, Human Centipede 3, the final sequence was 2015.
Okay.
That's why I went nope.
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 We are supposed to prepare.
Nope.
So
Got a list from probably an amazing one from Mr. Grimmer.
Oh,
Number 10.
There we go.
Limehouse Keep. Never heard of it.
This guy.
9. Hellions. 8. Patchwork.
I've heard of
7.
the boy.
Slimy Little Bastards. 6. Blind Sun. 5. The Boy. 4. The Bunker. 3. The Lure. 2. The Witch. And 1. Crimson Peak. I have seen one of those, good sir. And it's your number 2.
Yep.
God, I think I've seen 2 of them, and that's it.
That's impressive, man. I love your list though, because there's always some bangers on there.
And it all
Peak, horror romance.
see now. Crimson Peak was one I wanted to watch, and I couldn't find it. That wasn't behind a paywall, so
Guillermo del Toro.
or I ran out of time or something. I can't remember.
I already know that's going to be good then.
Yeah, it's Guillermo del Toro, but
That guy can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
a story.
There you go. Then we got Mr. Joshua. Number 10, Poltergeist. 9, All Hallows Eve.
2.
All Hallows Eve 2.
Yep.
8, The Lazarus Effect. 7, The Witch. Wow, very high.
Oh.
6, Stung. 5, I Spit on Your Grave 3. 4,
Thank you.
Bloodsucking Bastards.
The blood
3, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. There's some more love there. 2, there was a Krampus movie. I should have checked that out.
Adam Scott.
And 1, Hell House, of course.
Dude, Krampus is good, man.
I should have checked it out. I like Krampus. I usually.
Krampus is around 14, I think, on my list.
Wow, it probably could have easily made my list. Then.
Krampus
Damn
should
it.
be my 10, honestly, as now that I'm looking at this, but whatever.
I might be watching that soon. Then we got one from Patricia.
Patricia.
Got 10, Green Room. 9, The Boy. 8, Knock Knock. 7, He Never Died.
Yes.
6, The Witch. 5, Creep. 4, A Christmas
Creep.
Horror Story. Okay. 3, Turbo Kid. 2, Krampus. Jesus, now I really have to watch this. And
Yeah.
1, Deathgasm.
Oh,
Honorable mentions, we got Crimson Peak, Tales of Halloween, and Maggie. There we go. There's a Maggie mention.
Arnold
Well-
Schwarzenegger in a horror movie, A Departure. Yeah.
That was
It was
my
off the
11.
list.
Maggie was my 11.
It got bumped off.
Yep. Sinister 2 ended up being 14, and Krampus was 18. So
She mentions Hell House LLC can be added to the honorable mentions.
right.
And says, great, that's Greg. Also love the Hills Have Eyes remake. There you go.
That wasn't 2015, was it?
No, but it wasn't bad either. We were talking about that, and
Oh, fuck. That thing was.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that is a fucking seminar on tension. That
Mhm.
movie, the way they shot that and
Mhm.
scored it, the sound design, it drive you insane. The bugs, the fucking flies, and shit, dude. Oh, gotta be in a special mood to watch that. But man, if you're in the mood for like all over the top fucking violence, dude, I don't know how the fuck that thing got through a rated R with some of the stuff they showed.
Good lord.
Man,
The twins have arrived.
the
hey,
twins have arrived.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, mine's on the wreath. It's on the wreath right now.
Oh,
Nice.
the ball is up. Yep, mine's been up.
The bomb.
It's right there. You can see it.
I packed away the shelf, so I kind of it goes into the wreath perfectly. It sticks right on.
No, I have to put a shelf on the wall now for the George Romero,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
which we'll
Well,
be
Zach-
unboxing in the very near future.
Yes. Well, you want to
Got
rock
any more
paper,
lists?
scissors this, or what are we doing here?
Anybody
wanna
got
go
a
next,
list?
Zach?
That's all the lists.
That's all the
That's
list
all
of
the audience lists for now.
Ready, man.
Well,
Get me downstairs. Thank you.
yes, get you downstairs. I know you've been just dying for it. All right.
I've got a list. 20.
You got a list?
Yeah.
Shit, man, that'd be bad if you didn't.
Yeah, I could sum up 2015 for horror with one word. Meh. But there's 3 real good ones, I thought, that I've seen anyway. So it's just many I've missed. I know this, but here we go. The first one is a documentary, actually. But the cool thing about it has real actors. Kind of think of watching like Ghost Adventures, but quality acting and really good effects, or at least okay effects. It's about sleep paralysis. It's called The Nightmare. And they talk to people that are actors that tell the stories, but they're very captivating how they tell. Like I said, it's a very polished Ghost Adventures or something to that,
Okay.
Ghost Hunters or something like that. It's a good watch. I if you like that kind of documentary setup, even though it's fake as fuck, it's still decent. That's why it made the list, and Krampus didn't. If you had to know. Number 9. You had to get an anthology on here, and this one's cool. It's not the best, but I love the way it interlocks with the things overlooking the kind of drones, kind of overlooking everything. Southbound. I know FaZe has got.
I couldn't find that one.
Really?
No.
I saw this one a while ago. I think it was a rental. This might have been one of those Redbox rentals back in the day. But,
I don't remember how I watched this one,
Yeah.
but it was somewhere at one point that it's not anymore.
They all intersect somewhat, and it kind of one story
Right.
leads to the next, so it's cool that way. Number 8, the controversial pick for me, It Follows. It came out in 2014, but technically in the United States, March of 2015. This thing developed a huge following. It became the darling of horror for 2015 in theaters. It
did.
was the sleeper. It was the independent hit. You've got to see this movie. Scariest movie of all time. It was one of these that has that fucking title on it. That you know what I'm saying? Before you saw the trailer, 5 stars, Rolling Stone magazine.
Exorcist type,
Dude, man, it's got a few good moments, but This does not live up to the scariest movie you'll ever see. Not even close.
I think you had to be like, you had to relate to that character a little bit more for that, in a way.
Did not hit me at all. We have a sequel coming to this, if you didn't
Right.
know. So
I got a question for you.
yeah,
Did you include this on your best of 2014?
I'll have to look.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Really?
Did we do that one last year?
Got it pulled.
FaZe, roll the tape.
Oh my god!
I once called
got
this
it?
movie the Napoleon Dynamite of horror movies, meaning it was
No
completely
way.
overhyped, and I wasn't really into it. Although going back now and watching it 10 years later, It Follows is a pretty solid entry. I like it. It is disturbing. This is
2014?
fucking weird that these things keep showing up. I don't really like the ending of it. I think that's what made me sour on it the first time around. But almost number one here on this list. Almost.
So
Look at that though.
it's
Can't believe-
number 2 on your 2014 list, and then number 5, 8 of your
What a
2015
difference.
list.
What a difference 6 or 8 months will make, huh?
Wait, there we go.
But that's fine.
Man,
So, I'm happy because that's the ending is what really makes this fucking annoying, this movie.
Yeah.
But for 2015, man, we didn't really have much to go with here. So it definitely cracks that list. I'm sorry. I apologize.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
that was impressive though, dude. That oh my
Good pull,
god!
though. Yeah, that's a deep pull. Still had my fucking contacts and I could see still when I did that.
I had to go back and look. I was just like, I
What
think
is
he put this on his goddamn list last year.
Oh my god! Well, good call out. I mean, damn.
Number 7 also came out in 2014 then, but April 17th is what I got of 2015. And it's Unfriended. You got a video for this one? Should I
No.
stop talking? Okay, yeah.
But see, neither of these made it on my 2015
Yeah.
list because
There were things you
they
found
might have
better,
been they might have been considered for 2014. So
perhaps. But I'm telling you about it for 2015.
fair enough.
And it's essentially like Prom Night, the original Prom Night, but add instead of a killer growing up and coming back for revenge, the spirit comes back for revenge this time. And it's clever until it's not, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
I
It's the
think a
best
little
way you
too
can put
much.
it.
I think a little too much, you know what I mean? But again, we didn't have much to go with here in 2015. Or at least I have a fucking 25 more movies to watch before I could probably do a really, really definitive list on this year.
Sure.
It's like some years you can. Number 6, The Lazarus Effect. Kind of went into it, the sci-fi kind of thing. But dude, I mean, this has a Reanimator, Hollow Man vibe to it. It's got a body horror, Cronenberg flavor. I'm not going to say style, say a flavor, a taste. You got
Influence.
a serum that saves life, returns life, but obvious bad side effects. But it's fun. He said it. Crank said it. It's fun. It is fucking fun. It's a good time. Trying to think what was I don't know. I really got the Reanimator thing too, man. Oh, there you go. The next one is Knock Knock, number 5.
I'm trying to help you out here.
No, I wasn't going yet. I was finishing my thought, but that's fine.
Oh, I thought you were trying to remember the next movie.
More of a thriller here and a lesson. I think it's getting a little dated now, 10 years later, this kind of message, because things have gotten completely crazy. They got to do this movie again with like the AI to have this probably work again. But what we have here are 2 people, the only known people on planet Earth that have defeated Neo and John Wick. I mean, so there's that.
Well, I'd let them defeat me that way for sure.
I don't think there's any dude around that wouldn't have agreed to their demands, you know, with the things they were offering and shit. So we forgive you, Keanu. We forgive you. Number 4 is another one Crank talked about a bit. Bone Tomahawk. Yes, heavily borrowed some effects from, or Terrifier leaned in on this one a bit to get their scene. Although I still think Terrifier did it a bit better. It was just a bit more sadistic there. I mean, now if you haven't seen Bone Tomahawk, what we have here, it's a Western, but cowboys and Indians, but the Indians are inbred cannibals. So even the other Indians are like, avoid these fuckers. You know what I mean? They're that crazy. So it's like that Wrong Turn, Hills Have Eyes vibe to it. They brought the violence. I don't know, man. I was disappointed with this one. Sid Haig's in like this for 5 minutes too. It's nice to see him.
There's a lot of people in this that are, recognizable.
It looks like they got together and had fun with it, but I mean, it's no Tombstone. Let's just get things straight here. Okay, number 3. Yes, the most crank as fuck film on my list. The slow burn masterpiece. Eggers' first film, The Witch.
Damn, dude, number 3.
Extreme, creepy, disturbing imagery. So bad that you need many joints, half a bottle of whiskey, and a shower just to get this off your fucking head. But it shows you that Robert Eggers was going to be a star here. Now, I think he stumbled a little bit with the last one, but let's see what he comes back. Maybe I'm thinking about Perkins. What was the last one that he did? Oh, no, it was
Nosferatu.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, Osgood Perkins. Never mind.
You're thinking of the monkey?
Yeah, the monkey and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. That was a stumble.
By the way.
Oh, yeah, dude. You want to
monkey?
Like shit, man.
That is cool.
I can show it later.
Put it up. You could put it up on fucking eBay right now, dude, and triple your money.
Oh, I know.
Look at that thing.
That is cool.
They had 3 when I got this one. I almost bought them all.
Wow.
I was going to ask. I was like, he's already got it. There's no way. Number 2, I was surprised with. I was surprised that I put it this high on the list.
Me too.
But this is why.
I don't remember what it is, so I'm waiting in anticipation.
As Crank, I love a good haunted house tale. I love Barbara Crampton.
Oh.
We are still here.
Wow.
This film, the first half hour, I'll say, heavy Fulci vibe. Heavy Fulci vibe. Heavy. I mean, they pour the syrup on thick, the Fulci. I mean, the basement is the fucking beyond.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah.
Same fucking basement. There's some eye trauma, man, like right in this shit. It is good, dude. I mean, and that's what I appreciate it. I don't know if it's intentional, but it was absolutely obvious to me. So,
I haven't seen it.
Really? You didn't watch this one?
Yeah,
you should check that one out.
Okay.
It's decent. The makeup effects, at first, like, because you get there's shots, you get shadows, the lights turn off, someone's in the window, but they're inside the room, but you see them in the window, like the shadow, the shape, and they are pretty masterful with some of these gags in this movie. And then when there's one where I don't want to really give it away. It's just there's several ghosts running around. And one of them, the makeup wasn't so good on, but I was kind of going, okay, nope. But then later on, when the main ghosts show up, they get it right. And they do something I've said about many, many different ghosts in horror movies about eyes, which I loved. Nice and white and scary. And it's a good watch, man. It gets a little cheesy, and some of the acting is shit. The husband was shit, dude.
He's rough, yeah.
But Crampton's in there. She's suffering loss of a son and hasn't let go yet. And it's the grief plays into this whole thing and the setup and this connection. And then there's people around the town saying, you got to be here. We got to complete the cycle. So we got this whole thing happening, kind of cultish. Check it out. It's a decent watch, man. It's good. And dude, tell me I'm wrong about the Fulci connection, okay?
Now that I think about it, yeah, no, you're right. I'm not on Fulci's jock like you are, so
fair enough.
Fair enough. I didn't make that connection until you started saying it. I'm like, yeah, he's absolutely right.
And it helped. It really helped.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the first watch. That's the first time I'd seen that. So
yeah, surprised it jumped all the way to 2 though.
This one was in that whole thing of started it and giving it 15 minutes, and I was like, I was just about to bail, but Barbara made me stick around, dude, and I'm so glad I did because I dug it, man. Had a good time watching that one. And number 1, it's just no secret. I mean, it has it all. It has the found footage. It has a commercial haunt. It has scary clowns. It has it all, man. It's Hell House LLC, of course. Found it just in the sea of movies, way down the list on Shudder, where kind of down where all the shitty ones are. Where I was looking for something different, and man, there was that picture right there. And I was like, oh, look at this. And we're reading the thing. It's like, hey, they make a haunted house. Cool. You know what? I'm good right there. Let's check it out. And wow, this is how found footage needs to be done.
Let me ask you this. Had you seen Haunt before this one? Or did you see Hell House first and then Haunt?
I saw Haunt after this.
You saw Haunt after?
Mm-hmm. Because Haunt came to theaters for a minute.
Yeah.
I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, but I get it. I've seen Haunt again recently. It's good.
It's still it's still good. Yeah.
But it's no Hell House. I mean, they caught something with this, man. It's just the whole vibe of it, and these actors are so underappreciated in what they deliver here. Mm-hmm. And if you pay attention, the shit they say in this one plays into the other 2 movies. Sets up big plot points that you don't even realize.
Yeah.
It's fucking so cool. Stephen Cognetti, a fucking genius, a gentleman, and hella worthy of having the top spot on my list, man, for sure. Yeah, because I love this movie. I watch it all the time. I pop it in all the fucking time. I can't wait for this last one to come out for the proper box set to be released.
Exactly.
And I will have it.
Yeah. Oh, I will definitely get it. Yeah, I'll definitely be getting the Hell House box set whenever this last one comes out.
Just so good.
Probably next year.
And then the fact that we went there, we saw the house,
Yeah. Now I heard you. Yeah, and I heard you ratting me out.
Hey, someone had to be brave.
Little minor trespassing.
I was the getaway car. I was the getaway.
I love the fact that the house across the street kept you could tell the windows were opening and people were looking at us the entire time.
What the fuck are those guys? Oh, I'm sure the cops were called, but I think we skedoodled because we saw cops.
We passed them on the way. Yeah. When we left, we passed them
I don't know if that was for us, but
not even a mile down the road, and woo, we got out of there at the right time.
Could have been for us, and then maybe they were just like, they fucking left. Who gives a fuck? Let's go to lunch.
Let's go get lunch.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. 1, this is the best one. 2 is pretty scary as well. 3 is a dip, but it wraps things up nicely, and then they come back with 4, man, and it's that one's my second favorite. So, can't wait for this new one this fall.
Excellent list, Ziggy.
I don't know. Hopefully, I didn't oversell. We are still here for you people, but I mean, I really thought that was for the sea of shit that we kind of got blown at us for this. I was impressed with that one.
You oversold.
Or there's a couple of good gory moments.
You oversold it, but that's all right.
Fulci fans will follow.
Fulci fans will dig it.
Yep.
We get any more
Any lists?
viewer lists?
Yeah, well, we got Tarek and Bella popping in here. And
What's up, Bella?
list. But Joseph Scott shared a list before that. He says,
This should be interesting. The visit. There you
7.
go.
The Visit,
7.
6 Hellions, 5 Howl, 4 Insidious, Insidious 3, 3 Krampus, 2
Insidious
Hell
2.
House, 1 Crimson Peak, honorable mention. Gotta say something about Goosebumps. Loved it. Who can't love zombie beavers? I
Goosebumps.
haven't
almost
seen
made
either
it.
of those, but
Now you are it was Insidious 3. You're thinking of Sinister 2.
Oh, Sinister. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. City.
Okay.
That one is okay.
Tarek says he only saw 9, but he says 9 Insidious 3, 8 Bone Tomahawk, 7 Green Room, 6 He Never Died,
Never saw
5
that one.
Lazarus
Oh, no.
Effect, 4 The Witch, 3 Hell House LLC, 2 The Visit, and 1 Circle. I
I
wanted
did-
to check out Circle, man, and I did not have the chance to. I'm sorry.
I watched Circle, but man, I couldn't get past like I watched it all, and it's worth a watch, but it's no Cube. I'll just say that.
I was trying to say, what is this, like the platform or Cube or the
Yeah.
Void or something?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
I really like the platform.
I did too. See the second one? Not so
No,
much.
not yet.
Oh, the second one's bullshit.
Damn it.
Bad? Damn. Fuck. All right.
It's bad.
Oh, the
dude.
first one's great though.
First one.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
guess it's time.
Well, by the way, though, great lists, people in the keep them
Yeah,
coming
great
in the
lists.
comments,
Right.
but those are great
Oh.
lists.
Always.
It's
All
phase.
right, well, starting
It's
off
phase.
here.
Phase. It's number 10.
So 2015, for the first half of the year, I was graduating high school. Then the second half of the year, I started college. So I wasn't really going to the movies much. I definitely, I only remember seeing one in the theater because I was dragged there, and there's kind of a story there. That's my first one of the list. My number 10 is Area 51. So
From the director of Paranormal Activity.
from
and
the
the
director of
producer.
Paranormal Activity and the producer of The Purge.
Ah.
It really doesn't show that quality, but hey. So I have a buddy from high school who was obsessed with the whole Area 51 thing, the whole, oh, what's going on there? You know, this is before the whole crazy, whatever you want to call it, happened there a few years ago, but he dragged me to go see this movie, and I figured, what the hell, probably going to be a piece of crap, and it was okay. It's an interesting little fantastical take on what a heist movie could be on Area 51 for what one person's imagination of what is actually in Area 51 could be. it gets a little wonky. It gets weird.
Yeah.
It's very sci-fi. It's very heavy on the alien angle. So but it gets really weird. I don't know.
What?
I barely remember this one, but I remember having a good time with my buddy. So, you know, it is what it is. That guy's
Let's
up
go to the
in,
tape, Crank.
that guy's up in Minnesota now. I hope he's doing well.
He didn't put this on last year's list.
I wasn't on. Was I here for 2014's list?
No.
I wonder. Yeah. No, yeah, we were just watching it. It was Colonel. And
Yep.
my number 9 is another movie that was shown to me, but it was at a buddy's place a couple years later. He's like, dude, you got to check. This is like the craziest movie because, you know, he was a pot smoker. We were smoking at the time. He's like, dude, check out this movie, Starleaf. None of y'all have heard of this fucking thing, man. This movie blows ass. It's it's really fucking bad, dude.
What? Why is it on your list then?
This is literally the 10 movies I've
Filler.
seen in 2015. Like, there was nothing else I could put in. Then I had no time to watch anything else, like The Circle or Krampus.
I'm trying to read the tagline. Does it say some highs are out of this world?
Yes. And basically, the concept is there's this marijuana field, but it's like alien weed or some shit, and it's all protected by the CIA or whatever. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It was absurd. It was pitched to me as the greatest thing ever, and I remember walking out like kind of pissed, but the memory was just funny. And
God.
it's not the worst movie in the world, but goddamn, it was a hell of a thing to sit through. Anyway, we kind of passed the garbage tier of my top 10
I
list.
even skipped that when I saw that and I read this thing and I went, no fucking way I'm watching it.
It's exactly what it's so bad.
A stoner even passed it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So next one is Southbound. This one I wanted to watch again, but I couldn't find it, at least not behind a paywall. And
Right.
I remember it being pretty interesting, pretty fascinating. I remember liking it a lot. You know, Ziggy put it pretty well, where the plots just kind of came together really well.
Intersect it like Cat's Eye, how they intersected there.
It worked like the Cat's Eye a little bit, yeah, but not quite as good in my opinion.
No.
Then number 7.
Acting is subpar.
No, yeah, totally.
Hold on just a second, FaZe, because
Let's go to the tape.
I have something here. Tarek says trivia. The producer of Starleaf released a cannabis brand in 2016 called ET Weed to promote the film.
Oh man, that sucks.
Now, Tarek, did you know this, or did you look this up because you were looking the movie up because it just sounded so ridiculous? I have to know. Anyway, sorry. FaZe, continue.
Yeah, I would have never seen it if that buddy had shown me it. That's for damn sure. And Joseph Scott, I have not seen Crimson Peak. That is one that I'm going to have to add to my list to watch.
We're all going to have to find that one.
Horror
Yeah.
romance. Why the
But
fuck
the next one might be a little low on the list because I kind of like this one. It's the Lazarus Effect. It's just it has an interesting premise of fucking with death, and I always kind of like that if it's done right. Which it's done a little weird in this, you know. It doesn't always go in the best direction, but I remember this starting out all right.
It's like a more controlled, like the rage from 28 Days Later. You know, it doesn't drive them mad instantly. It's a much longer process to get there.
Yeah,
But there you start acting like dickheads. You know.
Oh yeah, the next one is going to be The Invitation. Another one that I wanted to rewatch but couldn't. But I watched it a long time ago. I watched this with somebody. I can't remember who, but I know it was with somebody. But it's another one of those that kind of surprised me. I wasn't really expecting it to be much, but it's okay. There's something going on here, you know.
Yeah,
Not terrible.
I felt the same way about it.
Certainly. Then number 5, I got Knock Knock. Mostly because of my I don't even know. I just have a thing for Keanu Reeves, I guess. I always love him in whatever movie he's in. But he's my boy. Number 4, which I'm surprised got knocked off of your list because it's very high on mine, Craig, is Maggie. I like this one. I don't know. It has that mood, that dreary mood that I really like. That very... I don't know. I really like unhappy movies, and this is the very unhappy.
This is very that then.
Yeah. Coming in at number 3.
Yeah.
I could probably put this a little bit lower, but I appreciated it for what it was. It's Bone Tomahawk. I should rewatch this one and give it another assessment because I don't know if I'd like it as much on a second watch through, but this is a good one. It's a decent one. It has its moments.
I think I was disappointed that it was inbred Indians, you know. I wanted it to be some kind of desert demon or something, you know what I mean?
Oh, sure. Something better than just some cheap I got you.
I mean, it was, it's okay. It's more real that way. I understand, but I mean,
I got you.
You wanted some hillbilly hold down motherfuckers.
Bunch of hold down, bow down, what that there, motherfuckers.
No, we don't need any of him in this movie. Man, who doesn't have a thing for Keanu Reeves? Thank you, Paula. Thank you. And thank you, Bethany, for agreeing with her.
That's right.
And thank you, Tarek. And my number 2 and my number 1, just like Crank, exactly like Crank, actually. Completely interchangeable. They're both number 1 in my opinion, but you can't have 2 number 1s. I decided on Hell House LLC as my number 2 because I like number 4, the Carmichael Manor, more.
You like 4 better than the first one?
I like 4 better than the first one. I think it's a bit scarier. I love the original, but fuck, I remember how freaky number 4 was much more than I do the original. It's just fuck, man. Just there's some really good moments in Carmichael Manor that
some really good moments
in my
in this
mind more than this one. But that's just me, and I'm really fucking excited for part 5, dude. You have no idea.
That's 4 years from this movie, though. This year, this movie was out.
I know. But it's just it was a flip of a coin, and like the next one doesn't have a 4th movie that I like better than it. So,
and we just received word from Stephen Cognetti.
Oh, Stephen, I love you, man. You're so good. Please deliver well on part 5. This is gonna be so good. But number 1. You learned this from the Nosferatu review. I love period films. It's The Witch. This really delivered. This is one fucked up movie. It just has an aura to it that like Ziggy said, it makes you have to shower. It makes you uncomfortable. But in such a good, I love movies that make you uncomfortable, that fuck with your head. And I love period movies. Just there's so much to love in this one. And just Robert Eggers,
master.
From this to Nosferatu, dude, I am only looking forward to more of what he has to bring because it's all just been fantastic.
Oh, and by the way, we just got word from Mr. Robert Eggers, message for Ziggy.
Kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney.
Hey, I paid him at number 2. No.
And that is my list.
Excellent list.
Yeah, back to the front there.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I got it.
Okay.
You almost got fucking Bill again.
Do you?
Tarek says, The Witch would have been my number 1 if it wasn't for the ending. That made me want to pee on the theater screen. Dude, I don't blame you. It's quite the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the laughter was pretty fucking diabolical, man.
It was. Well, let's see.
Right.
Will this work out in this format? It will. So I gotta go to here and then boom.
Yep.
That.
I hope you guys can read that. I had to make the text smaller, but it's
fucking 10 fucking
all of us together. And I kind of mapped it out in my head. It's The Witch, the Hell House LLC, the Bone Tomahawk, and then the Lazarus Effect. And then there's nothing else that all 3 of us have.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's.
You can have anything.
I look through all of
it. I'll flip their heads.
And then two of Ziggy's need to be cut because they're not even 20.
Well, I mean, it follows. I could definitely agree with. I didn't realize that was on his last year's.
Cut those 2 as well. I'm fine
That's
with
funny
that.
as hell.
I don't need them. I don't need either one of them. Dude, that's the worst thing possible if that becomes a franchise like Saw or something where like every 5 years we get
what it follows.
And we get this one, yeah.
I don't know.
Might.
Well, I'll give him a chance with the second one, but I can't imagine it being that fortunate to not have that much competition again. On either year.
I don't think Stephen Cognetti would be upset that he was number 2 behind The Witch.
No.
On 2 of our lists at all.
He likes it, yeah.
Because I mean, even filmmakers love Robert Eggers' work. So
Why do so many people hate on The Witch? I don't get that. That's just
I could see it not being their
Really?
taste. You
Well,
know,
it-
it's
it makes you feel fucking dirty. It makes you feel fucking. It's a downer, man.
well,
There's
you want to,
that.
but you want to talk about a slow burn? Jesus
and it's a slow
Christ,
burn.
this
Not
is it.
everybody's into that.
But I'm fascinated by the look of it, and
Yeah.
you feel like you're there, man. Like walking around in the fucking early dawn of man and shit and that shit. So I don't know.
No.
I
Hey,
don't.
there's Paula in the comments. We said it earlier, but happy anniversary to Paula and Grizzly.
Yeah. Happy anniversary. Just came in a little late.
All right, what else we got, gang?
We got no new lists in the comments, so
No more
what
lists?
we got is 30 minutes to kill.
No, I've got stuff to do.
But you've got an unboxing to do.
Mystery
So
bag, yep. And,
we're all right here. Let's see.
Let's see that mystery bag.
oh my god, yeah. So I went to Astronomicon 8 this weekend with Michigan Dave,
Just
and yeah. So there you go, Astronomicon 8.
very good, sir.
So I bought this mystery bag. Hopefully he put a card in here because I don't remember the name of his company. You know, but I doubt they're watching. They got the money. They're fucking out of here. You know, I do like Astronomicon gives you a laminate though for instead of a wristband. That's pretty classy. I have no idea what this is. He said it's probably an action figure, maybe a movie, maybe a t-shirt. It does have a little heft to it. I would say it's about 3 pounds. So here we go. Oh, that's secure. Okay. Monsters of Myth and Legend coloring book.
Oh, nice.
That's not bad, actually. Is it worth $25? I don't think so, but
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it says 11 on the back. So,
Hmm.
but, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's some pretty good looking art in there. There you go. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's badass.
All right. That's, I mean, what are you going to color there?
That's true. Maybe I don't
All right. There's a couple other things in here. Like I have a Funko Pop. It is Cousin It from the Addams Family.
Oh, nice.
All right. We can have
Is it
a
usually
claim
$2
sale right
season?
now. Who wants it? It says $10. Okay, so we are at $21. Okay, oh yeah. Let's see here. We have an air freshener from Trick or Treat Studios. Every day is Halloween. Yes. I feel the disappointment setting in.
Yeah, all cheap, but no, let's see.
There are
You
some
haven't hit the bottom
suckers.
yet.
There's some small stickers and a sucker, apple sucker in here.
Wow, it's great. Public
And they put their card in here, so I'm going to give them full credit. TimeBlasterToys.com. There you go. Let's see. Is this anything? Nope. This is what have you been missing? So if you want to be disappointed too.
You got your
I'm
finger
just
on the
kidding.
QR code, but I don't think anyone cares.
It's just taking you to their here. You want to go to their site? Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's out of focus anyway.
It's never gonna unblur, probably. I don't know. Fuck them.
Kiss my rosy red ass, Mahoney.
Rosy
there you
red
go.
ass, Mahoney.
25.
Is that everything?
That's it. There's, like I said, so there's about a half a dozen small stickers. You know, the ones you'd be $5 for $1, and one caramel apple sucker here. I know these are very popular, so I don't know. It's probably got a retail value of 23 cents.
Oh, these days probably $1.25. You kidding me?
Yeah, so with that, it probably puts us over or right at the $25 mark. So they did live up to their word and put $25 worth of shit in here. This will probably all be appearing in future prize packs coming to you guys. The coloring book and everything. But yeah, there you go.
Curse your luck prizes.
Herschelek prizes. My time at Astronomicon 8. They did have a good show. It was pretty crowded, and I didn't try to film anything this time, obviously, because we had a bad experience at Astronomicon 3. But yeah, so there you go. Coloring books, and I was kind of hoping for a different figure there, but what are you going to do? Every day is Halloween.
I like your comments. Sasquatch QR code. Too blurry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Also, there was a comment up here I want to hit.
Yeah.
Tarek says, Miss Crank's List. I forgot about Spit on Your Grave 3. That was surprisingly good for a plot.
Okay, I'll watch it. Maybe.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tarek.
It's just probably one of those times where the guy had a good idea and shit, and they were like, "Just you know what? Let's just call. We could make another Spit on Your Grave movie. Just call it that, dude. We'll get everything paid for it." And it was a mistake for them. You got a good movie with a bad title.
And the twins say, Mom took their keychain. She says, you damn right I did. I told you I was going to.
Wow.
And I'm glad you guys got those.
See, the guy that did the action figure, too, the George Romero thing.
Sent you some spiders?
Yeah, these are like printed spiders.
Huh. Okay.
To your left.
I'll just hold them up.
Spider.
One's got a skull for a butt. But it's weird. The legs are like, they actually will like grip around your fingers and stuff. It's weird, man.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's
He
freaky.
threw them in there. It's like, this is horrorholmes.com. This is the guy who partnered with Distinctive Dummies to make the George Romero figure. I've never heard of him before, so I was kind of skeptical when I ordered this fucking thing. But when Lawrence said, do it, that's who tipped me off. So I was going to blame him if I got ripped off. So, yes, horrorholmes.com. 3D printing and collectibles. Yeah, he's actually got a thing here.
All right. There, it's clear. Horror Homes. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, there you go.
As far as that bag goes,
It's okay. I'm sure that sucker will be all right. Give it to your kid or something.
I don't get I guess the appeal of like the mystery boxes and the mystery bags, they're interesting at some points, but
that it's just
came from
the shit they couldn't sell.
Right.
Yeah. But that's 100 pages in the coloring book. I mean, that's the nicest thing about it. I think, but
some people love those Funkos though, man.
Yeah. I don't know how popular number 814, the Addams Family, is, but we stopped by a booth at Astronomicon that were selling them, and he had the Part 4 Jason. I was like, oh shit, if it's $100, I'll grab it. $450
for the Funko.
For the fucking Funko, he had the Rastafarian from Set 1. Rastafarian guy. It's all it's called. $1,200.
Oh my god,
wow, dude!
I was like, "Who the fuck is Eddie?" He's like, "Oh, there's a guy coming to buy this right now." It's like,
my buddies, Kat and Dan up in Cleveland, they have like Funkos all over the place, so I might be able to see if they want that cousin it.
Sure, if it's worth something.
Well, they're watching. Well, they might be watching. So, Kat and Dan, let me know if you want that.
Yeah, but if it's worth anything, we'll work something out. I don't think
you know a guy that had a ton of them too.
I have like 4. And the only one I want is the tall man. And I waited. They sold the fuck out, and now, unless you pay $189, and I'm not doing that for one of these stupid things.
I wonder if there's a thing Funko Pop.
Yes, there's a dog. There's a head.
There's a head.
A head with legs coming out of it.
I can see that. Okay.
And the eyes.
That'd be goofy. That's probably the only one I would get. But I have no Funko Pops. I think. No, I don't think I do.
There was a couple.
I have none
things.
because I know once I start getting those, I'll fall down that rabbit hole, and I don't want to.
That's fair.
I had the Frankenstein one. The flood hit the floor and it got soaked. The box did. So
Ooh.
I have it. It's just it sits in my box of stuff, and once in a while it makes it onto the set, but my dog is desperate to have it.
Yeah.
AJ wants to chew that bitch. He's like, oh, look at that thing. Is that a squeak toy?
All right,
man. That's that. Yeah.
Let's wrap this up.
That is.
Patricia says she's heading out, but she says, "Crank, you were very much missed. Welcome back." Whoops.
Thank you, Patricia. Good to see you. Have a good night.
Derek says, "Remember when Luke Craig was awesome for 3 months?" I don't. But...
Dude, I had a box of Dread I was getting, and then the Bloody Disgustings box from England.
Oh wow,
$30 a month. I did that for about 6 months each, and that's where I got some of these goofy shirts I have.
I kind of want to test out some of those newer ones that are coming around, though.
It depends what they offer. It's at least got to have a shirt. If it doesn't have a fucking shirt, I'm not interested.
Right.
Because you will get all pops and fucking, like the one they kept sending me Batman figures, but it would be Alfred's daughter, Alfred Pennywise's daughter, it's like, what the fuck?
Bull crap.
Animated show. It's like, how is this? This is a horror box,
Mm-hmm.
They're not even trying. So you never know.
We should look into some of those newer ones that are coming around, though, and starting up. See what they're like. Maybe not do a full subscription, but maybe we can partner with them on something.
Well, the guy at Whorehound, he's like, hey, I got all these boxes, but he's like, if you buy one of these 50, one of them has like a $500 item in it, guaranteed. And that one sells out every time,
Right.
Just asking, did we get last year's MK shirts? I'm pretty sure I have one.
I think so.
Yeah. I know I have a Motor City one. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to look through my shirts.
What was
I'm pretty sure I've got one.
Yeah, or I think we were going to work something out, or I don't know, we were going to give you shirts, but it's fine. But I think I have it already. I know I have the.
Yeah, I know I've got that one.
I've got the patches too. Now I've got to get every fucking patch you guys make every year too, because I got the first two. So I need a swag bag, damn it. But yeah, Morgan Crypt, that's going to be cool. And they just announced Spencer Charnes is his name from Charnes from Ice Nine Kills.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
That is he's like our modern Marilyn Manson, Alice Cooper, man. What else would he be?
Yeah, I could see that.
The show keeps evolving like it is.
Yeah.
People getting murdered on stage. That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
Let's get the ad up there for the rest of them.
Sure.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting back out there. I'm just looking forward to getting back on the road, man. We're definitely going to be in Texas. I saw Bill mention Bill and Gina got a hotel in the same place that we're staying. So get ready to party.
We're going to be partying. Hopefully there's,
Hopefully there's no hot tub.
Fuck. Yep. New Mexico, baby.
Yes, he did, Lorena. I'm so sorry.
What?
She asked, did I miss Zag's bag? Yes.
You missed it. Here, look.
12 minutes ago, but it's okay.
It was
I'm about to cut out a little early.
That sounds almost R-rated.
Yeah. We got some caramel apple sucker, some stickers, and a 100-page coloring book of monsters, of myth, and legends.
Not very impressive.
No shirt?
No shirt, man.
So, I mean, the consensus was... on this particular one, who knows? Maybe the other bag, the one they had out on the front, was the one to go with. Who knows? We'll never know.
Well, what's on the plans for next week? FaZe?
We are doing a movie review. We are going to be reviewing Drop.
Okay.
Which, if I remember right, that trailer, it seemed like one that's like a fear of heights type of deal. I'll have to watch it again, though.
No, it's the drop on your phone. Like
Oh, that one.
Yeah, somebody's got her kid hostage or whatever, and she's making.
I don't know what I was thinking of. Oh, yes.
They're making her kill the guy.
That could be interesting.
I already know what's going on with this.
Are you going to be back for that one, Craig?
Figured it out already.
I doubt it.
Okay.
I probably will skip that one, but I know in like 2 weeks we're doing Sinners. I have a feeling I'll jump in for that review.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ryan.
Oh, that one looks amazing.
That
Yeah.
looks good. Some kind of weird van. Finally, a fucking monster movie.
Yeah, they're already kind of, and normally I don't like this kind of hype, but they're already saying probably going to be the best one of the best ones of the year. So
Well, those things look creepy, dude. Those vampires,
Mhm.
whatever they are, those demons.
Yeah.
So,
well, and Coogler's a solid director.
yeah.
So
I like Creed.
yeah.
I like fucking Black Panther. It was fucking sweet, man.
And Michael B. Jordan is, again, I'll say it, another great actor.
Sure.
So.
And Tarek, that is Drop we're doing next week.
Drop is next week, yeah.
So, yeah. Let's,
Actually, I think we've got like 2 or 3 reviews right in a row, don't we?
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
Drop.
I have to go in and look.
Drop, Sinners, and is it Until Dawn?
Oh, God. Is it that
Yeah, that's
soon
right.
already?
All right. I haven't had popcorn in like 2
Yeah.
weeks. I'm gonna be-
Nah.
Drop,
Oh,
Sinners,
yeah.
and Until Dawn.
Nice. Then a top 5 after that. Cool.
Oh, baby. I'm not giving away that top 5 yet.
No, not yet. Let's save that one. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I have a question on top fives. Something I think we did, but I don't remember if we did.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on. Let's
did it.
go ahead
It's
and
a good
thank
one.
our members.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
I guess I'll take care of this. We got Christy, weirdo named CFaze, Lorena, BD Mags, Alex, Robert, and Tyrone. Our Crazy Ralph's on sale right now, 75% off.
25%
Sorry,
off.
25% off.
Jesus Christ, giving away the fucking store, baby.
I'm tired. Sorry. Bell's Fancy Creations, Dr. Smiley, Morgan Crypt Horror, Raymond, the whole damn enchilada pod. We love you guys.
Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
That's right. Always the same time I'm at the movie right across the way.
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm always away. I can never make. I'm busy Thursday nights. I love you, man, but I'll make it someday.
I frequent their airwaves quite a bit.
Okay.
I represent.
Thank you. Camp
Yeah.
counselors, babies.
Well, there's
You
half
guys
of our
are
fucking viewers, though. So
no less than the final girls and guys. That is Adam, Corey, Christy, Luke, Lou, Jimmy and Rachel, Stacy Lynn, Orlando, Chuck Schick,
Chuck Schick.
Dave, Carl, Patricia, Kristen, and JJ. If you want to become a member, all you got to do is head on over to deathcursesociety.com, hit that membership tab, or, I threw it up in the comments there as well. You can just click on that and it'll take you right over there.
Yeah.
And then we also got one of these. I don't know if you guys want to thank me, go ahead. But
Hey, thanks to FaZe.
nobody died, nobody got shot, nobody got
everybody behaved again. It's all good.
It's been a good night.
And like FaZe was trying to say, Crazy Ralph memberships are 25% off. You can use
25, not 75.
Right. I said 25.
God damn it.
You can use the coupon code at checkout. The code is Crazy
Phase
Ralph
pays 50%.
Oh, whoops,
Say it again.
Crazy Ralph 25.
Crazy Ralph 25. It says it on the page too. You can't miss it.
Yeah.
Must have the code or it will not work.
Right. All right.
Mm.
Thanks, guys. It was good being back. I'll start. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us as you do every week. And looking forward to the next couple of reviews and maybe taking a couple more weeks off. And we'll see. We'll see when I'm back.
That drop one, man. Fuck.
I'm gonna try to at least make like the lists. When we do a list. Sure. And if we do any interviews, I'll more than likely be here for those. But some of these reviews, I'm just gonna probably fade off into the ether for a little bit longer till I get, some shit figured out here.
It's all right, man.
But
Bricks and mortar.
thanks for watching. As always, don't get sick. Wash your dick. And Ziggy, send them out.
Yeah, man. It's what you got ahead, FaZe.
Or
Well,
Phase.
we've been doing you last lately.
Yeah. It's like we have
So I'll go ahead and jump
the
in.
new
with
ending, of course, the impactful finish we must
the
do.
impactful Ziggy finish.
God
But
damn it.
to follow up, Cranks, I'm going to say, don't smell like a scoop of Steve. Use Summer's Eve to finish off Colonel's little ramble. But yes, thank you guys for another good episode. That was fun. I enjoyed doing this as much as I enjoyed making the graphics. That's not true, but hey, it is what it is. Top 10s are busy, man. But hey, it worked out. Some good, go watch Hell House LLC and The Witch if you haven't yet. For God's sakes, just do yourself the favor.
And we need to go see Crimson Peak.
Crimson Peak. I have a bunch I need to see. Krampus and there was another one. I'll be watching this again, quick cut, and I'll be listening off then. So thank you guys. See you again next week. Ziggy?
They got it exactly right. Crank said it right. We are looking forward to hitting the road again and getting back out there. Texas Frightmares looks like to be the next hit. And beyond that, we're going to do a couple of things here and there, probably randomly, one at a time, and then boom, we hit again for the big one.
Morgan Crypt.
Anything goes in this sequel, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that.
Well, you haven't been around, dude. You haven't heard about the Jello yet, so
I know about the Jello.
You know about the Jello?
Yeah.
Have you seen Halloween? Part 3 is the wild card.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Anybody's suspect.
Tell them about the Twinkie.
What about the Twinkie?
Oh my God!
Exactly.
There's so much weird shit going on there.
Well, you know what I mean? Like,
it's all food related too.
It could be Jello, it could be Twinkies. It's going to be crazy when you hang out around here, and we're going to talk about it. And I thank you for joining us every week. It's just too fun, man. Mm-hmm. But again, we're hitting the road soon. It's that time of year again, and I'll just stop there and say it's the best is coming. Here we go. For the FaZe, for the Colonel, for the Red Crank, I'm Zigzag saying lick Jenny Penn's asshole, and we'll see you next week. Woo! Rock and roll!
Just in the middle of a dream, I was kissing Valentino by a crystal blue Italian stream. But I can't be late, 'cause then I guess I just won't get paid. These are the days when you wish your bed was already made. It's just another manic Monday. It was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day. It's just another manic Monday. I wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. It's just another manic Monday.
I'm fucking starving this way. What did you eat today? I ate nothing. Wow.